when you walk inside the hotel. The design, the staff, everything will come together so that you walk in off of College Avenue on the entrance. You'll come in, you'll see the porch swing that's in the lobby. You'll see the restaurant off to the right. Our front desk is really not a front desk, it's a community table. You'll be met by one of our teammates, which most likely will be one of the Clemson Life students. The design will merge with the visuals, the staff, everything will come together, and then if we do our jobs right, including the spiral staircase, you'll get this whole feel of the Shepherd Hotel, and again, with the butterfly effect, we'll then go out and do something special.
When Rick shared his vision with me, this was something that really hit home for me, is he has a way to really impact the lives of others, embracing those with different needs and different abilities, so that they could be a part of something really special.
I'm a hospitality hotel resort operator for quite some time. And my wife and I were blessed with a daughter with Down syndrome 15 years ago. And subsequently, we added another one. This past December, we adopted a boy, a 12-year-old boy with Down syndrome, so now we have two. The unemployment rate for people with disabilities exceeds 70%. And I think any parent, you're always looking out for your children. I thought one day that maybe I could merge the two, knowing that, like my daughter, I knew she would succeed in a hospitality environment. And then as I got involved in the Down syndrome community, many of them would be excellent teammates in a hospitality environment. So I thought one day that I could combine the two.
Long story short, there's a little place down in Southwest Florida that we would go as a family every now and then. There was a gentleman there named Rick Hayduk, who just so happens, he was the general manager and running this beautiful resort. He comes up and he's talking to us, and that's when he told me that his daughter was at Clemson. So Rick and I became friends. I told Rich Davies about him, and so then Rich and Rick ended up becoming friends, and super excited about, just how all this has come together here with the Shepherd Hotel.
So having the right people in the right places is critical. And so we see some of these youngsters that are going to be part of our staff really having a gift, for example, the gift of hospitality. And we feel that they're going to be the best people in those positions that we could possibly have.
So I was introduced to Rich and the team through a friend from business school. So I had helped start the Excel program at Georgia Tech, which is essentially the equivalent of Clemson Life, but at Georgia Tech. By harnessing the talents of our employee pool, we can create meaningful jobs that are not only meaningful for the individual, but that are truly adding value to our customers. I think what makes the Shepherd Hotel unique is that it's not a charity and it is a business. And because of that, we are challenged to create jobs that add value to the business and to create a sustainable business.
I'm excited to be a part of this project, this wonderful project. I was the CEO of Panera Bread and became friends with Rich. And so we were talking one day and he began to talk about the hotel. We talked about putting a restaurant in the hotel. I have a special needs son, David. And as a result, when Rich told me about the mission of the hotel, I said, I've got to be a part of this. Rich introduced us to the Delish sisters, two young ladies from South Africa who are absolute delight. And they had a restaurant, they had a catering business with just some amazing food. Their slogan is tasty food made with love. And as we began to think about the impact on what this hotel stands for and what the environment that we're going to be operating it in, it was like, this is perfect. And as I mentioned earlier, I have a son with special needs, and so as I talked to David about being a part of this hotel, he was just so excited. He's now a huge Clemson fan as a result, but between David, Rich, and then when we met the Delish sisters, we said, this is meant to be.
So as part of trying to make all of this work and come together, one of the things that we thought about is trying to honor some of the people that have been inspirational to this project. And so we've invited Coach Swinney to be the presenter of one of those naming opportunities. So the rooftop event space is going to be named after somebody that he chooses.
I've chosen David Seville to name that after him. And that's an easy choice for me. David has been with me for many years now, and he's a Clemson Life student. I met him when he was in high school, And he told me he was going to come and work at Clemson. Well, he did, and this was before I really knew what Clemson Life was all about. And so sure enough, he comes, he's in the Clemson Life program, and Kath and I just got very involved, and you know, so it actually is a big focus area of our foundation. I love David, and I would love to be able to honor him that way, and the area that they've given me to name, I want to name it after David. So now it's just about, you know, looking for the right sponsor to come alongside us and help us sponsor that space.
We are very grateful for our sponsors, because without these naming sponsorships, without these material sponsorships, we would not be able to do what we're doing. And as we move forward, we'll need to continue seeking naming sponsorships and building opportunities for people to donate materials, etc., to this hotel, because we're creating a prototype that we want to replicate, and in order to do that well, it requires significant investment that our sponsorships are really helping to offset.
One of the things that I've seen in hospitality during my 3 decades is the transactional nature that hospitality has become. A hotel room has been commoditized. With our incredible team, it'll be Clemson Life, it'll be Clemson Life alumni, it will also be neighboring individuals with special abilities in the Clemson area, because we're going to have quite a few jobs. When you come into this hotel, the objective is not just to put somebody in and house them for the night. The objective is that when you leave this hotel and during this period of time, that you are inspired.
For the Shepherd Hotel to be that example, and hopefully it's something that can be replicated all over the country. You know, it's going to be really neat to see it all come to fruition, and see what I think is going to be a beautiful experience for everyone involved, and hopefully, like I said, will be something that will want to be replicated all over this country and provide jobs for these special needs people. And that's what I love about the Shepherd Hotel, is they're going to make sure that they put them in a position to be successful moving forward.